Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the... Oh my god. It's not Enter the Gungeon, it's Darkest Dungeon. It's Enter the Fungeon, more like it. Oh ho! Reused joke. I have a party created for the Cove mission. No one really needed stress relief, but I put a couple people into the sanitarium for random stuff. And... oh right, I forgot to check out the stagecoach. Do I have a highwayman at level 2 or below? I do. Well, I suppose I should just get rid of this guy. He's got some nasty quirks, but, you know, if I can get rid of one adventurer to pick up another one who's already leveled up, you know, let's do it.
Cast aside like a spent torch.
This is wrong, because the game likes not making sense with its selections. So I've got a Hellion with damage upgrades and damage upgrades, a Crusader with damage upgrades and damage upgrades. I've got the Vestal with the healing trinkets, and the Plague Doctor with Blasphemous Vial, which is super important, and the Ancestor's map. We're doing the mission to pick up, what is it? It's like a pen, Ancestor's pen, plus crit and damage on melee skills. That's actually not half bad. Crit, there's not a lot of good items that give crit. You know, none of the items I have on right now that increase damage give crit. So having a plus 5% on a pen that also gives 15% damage is pretty nice. I've got no money. I used a lot of my money to upgrade this crew. I have given them all level 5 skills and armor and weapons. So I'm going to be a little bit hard pressed to actually afford this mission, but we'll give it a shot here. I need the shovels. I need the torches. The medicinal herbs are important. Holy water, I will take a few just in case I have the opportunity to use them. A couple bandages could be nice in case we get bled in a nasty encounter. But the thing about that is, cures bleed, blight, oh my god, every time. Cures, blight, bleed, and I also have the same ability on the Plague Doctor. So if we do get the, you know, arterial pinch, I can just hopefully get rid of that. And in fact, you know what? Now that I've said that, let's get rid of the bandage. I've got Inspiring Cry for Stress Heal. I've got heals, cures, damage. Is this what I want? Barbaric Yop? Yeah, I might need to stun the front line occasionally. We've got backline stun with the Plague Doctor and frontline stun with the Hellion. And even the Crusader has a targeted stun that they can use. But the Hellion's is better, so if I ever do need to stun, I should probably just use the Hellion for it. Okay, are we ready? Shovels, medicinal herbs, holy water, torches, anti-venom. Let's go. Don't need the blood. If I ever contract the curse on a mission like this, I hope that I pick up the blood during the mission, because otherwise someone might die. Can you bring trinkets in your inventory on a mission? You should, if you can. Because then I could just bring the thing that makes it so that you don't die if you get the Crimson Curse. But then again, I could just bring a stack of the blood, I suppose. Half a dozen of one versus the other, or so they say, right? I'm gonna have the Vestal do the chest opening, because if they give 95% thanks to the trinket. If the Vestal, you know, gets blighted, gets bled, they can just cure themselves via attacking, thanks to Judgment, so I don't really mind them taking the hit. And I certainly don't want to use a shovel, especially not this early in the fight. Raving Madman. Well, let's plague him up. Although plaguing's not going to do too much to the Madman, he will survive, because I really don't have anything to hit the 3rd position slot. I've got a lunge on the Crusader. Do I want to open combat with the Vestal being in 2nd position slot and the Crusader being in the 3rd? Maybe. For now, though, we will just, you know, get the Blight going. I can probably kill the back line, the Piranha. Good crit. Ooh, oh, no, I can't. Everyone's gone. For a second there, I'm like, ooh, maybe I can get... oh, no, I can't. So you know what? Let's just reduce his dodge. Or have a chance at it. 43 dodge? Are you kidding me? Is this horror? No, this is just stress.
Great is the weapon that
The
cuts
stress
on
doesn't
its
bother
own.
me all that much. Again, the Crusader, he can recover stress on people, and we have 2 camping logs. Just don't keep it up, okay?
The will to fight. Fall
Plus 15% stress, and that's basically plus 16 stress. Kind of annoying. This is where the Hellion comes into play, though, because we can get a double stun here,
the match is
and as a result, knock out that guard and knock out the Madman for a turn. I suppose she might as well try the debuff again. I guess her accuracy isn't the best. She's a healer after all, but dude, that 43 dodge is really starting to be a little bit annoying here. Have Stunning Blow, which has 110% base. Your base is 105. So she's going to attack the Pelagic Champion. The Crusader is going to Stunning Blow the Madman because it has a slightly higher chance of landing. Unless the Vestal can actually finally land a shot. So,
them all.
in fact, I should probably just use him to do some stress healing. Because the Horror is going to apply 8 more stress to the Vestal. You know, this is a champion level mission. I've got to start being a little bit more careful about my actions. I can't just go all willy-nilly out on these guys. Get a stun. His protection has now fallen back down to 50%, so hopefully I can land shots, land some blight with the Plague Doctor. 12 damage around. I don't need to do that much more damage to kill him. And honestly, she can heal herself, cure herself, get a damage bonus, so it's not that much of a wasted turn. Okay, I need to do 8 damage. There we go. So, we should do stress healing. She has now recovered from her horror from the Madman accusing her of something which we don't know what he did. Like, are you really gonna listen to the Madman? Like, he accuses you of what? Who cares? He's a madman. Just don't listen to him. Just tell him to shut up. I'm gonna take the gold and leave everything else, including the food. As much as I would like to grab the food, it's relatively straight of a mission. It's long, but there's not that many rooms. So I'm hoping that we don't have to do too much backtracking and stuff. Cavalier, this is unfortunate. Because their stun is so high, I can stun the Cavalier at the back. I can't stun the Supplicant. I actually have a 0% chance of landing it. But I do have 160, like a 60% chance each, 70% chance each of blighting these guys. I kind of want to do that. Start the process of getting them killed. Or I could stun them and focus on the front line. Or only stun the Cavalier. So yeah, let's blight him. We only got one. We got the most important one, I think. The one that we can actually Iron Swan. So I might want to... yeah, try to get the debuff, reduce their dodge, and maybe I can even kill on this turn if I get a lucky shot with the Hellion. It'll have to be like a crit, I think. But maybe next turn she can get the kill. That's still good damage, I don't mind. Buried Blast is a stunning attack. A lot of damage. We resisted the stun, which is very important, though. I need to get some healing done at some point. Okay. Or Plague. You are dead. So the Cavalier is now dead. Ah, nasty miss. She needs to honestly targeted heal herself. I know I could heal for 5 to 7 elsewhere, but she's also blighted for another 8 damage. I've got to start the process of getting her healed up as soon as possible. And then I'll focus on party heals afterwards, but Yeah, if they just keep focusing the blight on her,
Slowly.
that's scary.
Gently.
I guess what I can also do is cure it. Yeah, that's a lot better. I forgot about having that curing ability until just then. It's like, oh right, I can cure the blight. You're dead. I think the Hellion can kill you. No, don't give him the Crimson Curse. Okay, good. I didn't bring anything that gave me resistance to the curse. You know, I don't have a
As the fiend falls,
frosty garlic or whatever the hell it's called. I really just don't remember what it's called. It's oh, it's something. God, what was it? It's something garlic. You know the item I'm talking about, the one that gives you incredible
obliterated.
resistances to things, including blight, bleed, and getting the Crimson Curse.
A trifling victory.
But a victory
nonetheless.
nonetheless. So I'm going to use the anti-venom here. I'm going to use it on Crusader. Because if it heals, might as well heal him. It was stress recovery. It's not worth taking anti-venom here. Yeah, we'll do it. If I pick up food, I'll just use it to heal. Instead, I just got money. And you know what? Money's fine. I think I've gained torches being on this mission. I started with 886 and I still have 886. What the hell? Maybe I should start with the Crusader in the second position, because then I could use him to Holy Lance the third position slot and maybe get a kill. We'll see. Maybe I should start doing that. I am going to attack with the Vestal, because this will heal herself if it lands. Does damage to the witch. Maybe if it crit, it could have killed, but it puts her on a bit of a timer. Because on the next turn, as long as the Plague Doctor lands her shot, then she should be on death's door. That's a bit unfortunate. But hey, the Crusader can lunge! So, you know, I'm not even worrying about the Crusader. Although right now the lunge is kind of a little bit worthless because she's dead anyways, but oh, hey, that works. This is weird.
Destroyed.
It's weird because if I moved her forward, he would have just had to lunge, and the witch is... I mean, it's pointless to attack her because she's dead already, so it's kind of an awkward situation. But at least the Plague Doctor can function from the front.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Good dodge. Now we'll start the process of getting it. Oh, I actually can't? Yeah, they literally have no attack from the front. Okay. I mean, good to know. I'm going to focus a little bit on buffing us now that this combat is basically over. I'm not even going to worry about the bleed on him. 6 damage is nothing when you've got 50 HP. Dude, nice crit. Yeah, I could have healed with the Plague Doctor, but I'm hoping... I was going to hope that maybe we could get the kill on that turn, but that's okay.
Eradicated.
I was considering just buffing with her and getting the kill with the
As victories mount,
Crusader, but then I looked,
so
and there's not
too
really a
will
reason to do that,
resistance.
because the buff would wear off before we reached the next combat. What are we going to do here? Let's get rid of the crests and take the gold. I need gold. I really do need gold right now. I didn't bring any keys! That's very unfortunate, because if I find a secret room, I'm not going to be able to open
gold,
the
trinkets and baubles.
secret compartment
in
on the
blood.
secret room. But that's alright. We'll just have to deal. And if I ever find a key, make sure to take it. Make sure to keep it.
For a task well performed.
We do not need this many torches. I definitely over-prepared on the torch front. What the hell are you, Squiffy Ghost? Or Gassed. Squiffy Gassed. I've never seen this guy before. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll just open with Blighting. Oh, the Hellions not in the front! Oh, they can't use their lunge. Maddening Shanty. Yeah, that was cool. So it moved them up to the front, and it was a stress-giving attack, so maybe expect high stress from the next attack or something? We can stun, is the thing. We can keep him locked in place up here, which I think we should absolutely do. Kill the Thrall, kill the Ghast.
Sedated.
Sedated. Good. And he's going to be stunned for the entirety of the next turn. So I can just stack up the Blight. So that's 12 damage, that's 24 damage over 2 turns. We only need to do 21 points of damage. Okay, we need to hit him one more time. But honestly, the maybe the Vestal can hit him. You know what? Just go for the kill. Don't give him a chance. He actually also did not leave a corpse, which is rather interesting. Octo-assistance. I need a stun from the Hellion as soon as possible. Yeah. Poison or Blight wore off, so we are going to have to actually hit that Stinger, but I need a hit on the champion here, on the shield guy. Start weakening him so that we can kill these guys at about the same time. I don't mind the squid. In fact, we could kill the squid on this turn, but I much prefer the damage over time being stacked on the champion. Dude, stun him. I do not care. Shaka! He keeps missing with Shaka, which is nice. Well, now that he's got 50% resistance, let's stack up the damage. So I think he's actually dead. Yep.
Give them no
Nice.
quarter.
Perfect.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Dun 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 dun. Antiquarian only medallion. No one gives two craps about the Antiquarian. Yo, go back to party order, please. And you know what? Let's put the Crusader in the 3rd position slot and have them start. Oh boy. Have them start with an attack. God-fearing. We'll only pray. Honestly, that's fine. We'll only flagellate. That's fine. I think the Plague Doctor, man. Calm and tuckered out. It doesn't matter that much, but they do use incision sometimes if I bring them along to the Crimson Court, so I would like to remove their negative quirks if we can. And hell, it's I removed the one I didn't care about, but hey, it's a negative quirk being removed. Can't complain.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I'm gonna save the other medicinal herbs, I think. Just in case I run into another one of those in the future. I would like to be able to remove another negative quirk for free.
The way is lit. The path is
Nope.
clear.
Speak of the devil.
Require only the strength to follow it.
So this is good. This is good. I think this is kind of what I wanted. I want to open with a lunge from the Crusader to knock them into their proper position. And if I'm lucky, I can kill both of these guys in the back. Iron Swan, there's one kill. Holy Lance, there's another kill. Yo, that's so much better. Because the Vestal can still use their heal from the 2nd position slot. Not the targeted one, the party heal. But if I need a heal, that's fine. But also, if I need a heal, I can always just go into the next combat with this current position right here, with the Vestal in the 3rd position slot, Crusader in the 2nd position slot. There's no reason to always, always, always start like this. This is just like the ideal start. Good start. Quick start. Might as well just do the targeted heal because one party heal will now get everyone back up to full health. And these guys don't stand a chance. So there's full health. There is a kill. Yep. He's dead, so I might as well do a little bit of stress recovery. And there's no point. Like, he doesn't have a damage buff that he can use. I don't have that equipped on him, so I might as well just pop out another poison. Dude, are you ever going to go? It's your turn. You can take a turn if you want, man. I don't mind.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
They can be beaten. So there's one of the negative quirks removed now from the Plague Doctor. Nope. Because this is not the party order that I started the dungeon with, I do have to constantly move the Crusader around manually. But as long as I remember to do that, we're good.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
I've never heard that before. Did they patch the game, adding in new sound cues and such? Because I've never heard that before. Use the dodge? Nah, move back. I want the Hellion ready to do a Iron Swan. Bad shuffle, but you know what? It's okay. 2 Highwaymen, ugh. That sucks. That's a lot of damage we need to deal with. And we are able to. So this Highwayman will die in one more good attack. He's dead. These guys are stunned. I need to focus down this one Highwayman here, though. He does a lot of damage, has a really high crit chance. So I'm actually gonna stun. I'll alternate stuns and Plague with the backline with the Plague Doctor. Everyone else is just gonna go to town. You're still stunned, so get damage done to him. I'm hoping that the Man-at-Arms moves and guards someone who's about to die. Well, can't guard him, unfortunately. Good crit, unnecessary, but I appreciate it. And just stack up that blight. Man-at-Arms is gonna get freaking stunned. My turn, my turn, my turn. Oh!
Executed.
Damn. Nah, collect the call. I was hoping to have a second to get that stun out. I can still blight him, actually, which ain't too bad. Well, I guess I wanted to use the Vestal to get the kill there, I suppose. That's fine. This is all just about slow crowd control right now. We'll get damage done to the Collector when I can. I've actually recovered stress on the fight. Keep the Highwaymans killed. They are the big problem. If you let the Highwaymans attack, you're doing something wrong. Good stuff. Collect a call, yeah. He's getting blighted. He's not gonna last too much longer in this world. I like that, because it means I'm gonna blight him with the Plague Doctor. Vestal might be able to get the kill there. Up, here it comes. Nice dodge. She has a relatively low chance of dodging, so I am glad that she managed to make that work. Means I have a second here to actually do some damage to that guy. Lifesteal. Oh, bullshit. bleeding, marked. Whatever. At least she can heal herself. So the bleed on her is honestly not that bad. She's kind of like a little bit of a tank. Head game, so we gotta do the stun now. Collect call summoning 1? That's not too bad. Iron Swan would just hit this guy, so I think stun. Vestal, stop healing him, please. I need an opportunity to actually get some damage done to him. You know, every blight, that's 18 damage. That's pretty good damage. We just need to keep stacking it up. This is lasting a bit longer than I was expecting. There we go. Now that she's, you know, guarding someone else or buffing someone else, I care a little bit less.
A powerful blow.
Here comes a stress attack. Finally, he's doing something other than collect call, but I didn't kill any of his minions, which was kind of on purpose for that exact reason. Alright, he is dead if he gets a turn. Which is good. It's good for me. And with these guys being alive, I can actually farm stress healing out of this for a little bit. The Vestal will die because of the blight on them, but everyone else can just, like, heal up. I'm actually gonna stun him, just in case he gets healed before he actually moves. That would be very unfortunate. Yep. So I wanted to make sure he didn't get a turn to collect call so I can actually kill him. Okay. Because now a double stun from the Hellion will guarantee that they can't have any actions to heal. Okay, so he's now dead. So now we'll focus on healing ourselves, getting us cured. Vestal's dead on her turn, so we just have to worry about the Man-at-Arms. So I can't, you know, farm for a million years, but I can farm for a little bit. Farming for a stress heal. Honestly, I should camp, because I need to get rid of one of these logs, you know? Doesn't even have a turn to attack at all. I guess she'll just keep buffing herself. You know, why the hell not? Just do what you gotta do. The Hand of Light. Alright, now that everyone's below 10 stress, I will get the kill. But I guess he's dead anyways, because I was just gonna let the Plague Doctor do it anyways. Let's get rid of torches? I could get rid of torches. I'll feel okay about that. I mean, I could get rid of food, because I'm not going to camp to full. So yeah, let's get rid of the food. Oh, well. Because, you know, I can camp and only use 2 food, because I've got so little stress. I don't care about that, you know, plus 10% stress reduction when you camp. Oh, I forgot to put the Crusader back in their place. Luckily, though, they dodged, which means that we might be able to actually kill this witch before her next turn. It's relatively unlikely because of their speed, but if the Vestal goes first before the witch, maybe we're good. But honestly, I might want to heal after that attack. Damn. And spearfishing is a pull? Yeah. Which honestly doesn't matter all that much. Good. Oh, not a good dodge. Okay, we killed one of them. Trying to focus down the witch now. A stun might be in order. A stun gives my Vestal one more chance of attacking. Yeah, the Hellion can stun. Crusader, attack. Yeah, don't worry about the, oh my god. Don't worry about any sort of stress healing, and the Vestal can get the kill. Or guarantee the kill anyways.
War can be healed,
Okay, that's fine,
but
that's good.
never hidden.
Freaking 28 dodge, get out of here. Yes, son of a gun. No! Yeah, okay, heal's gotta happen now. Now I kinda wish I didn't get rid of that food, I'll admit. But I think we're fine. Get the stun. The champion resisted, but he's actually not half bad. You know, if he bleeds, we can recover it. Hell, the Plague Doctor and the Hellion can just focus on buffing to do healing at this point if we want. I think we'll just stack up some Blight on the champion. He's dead on his next turn. Healing is coming along quite nicely. People are mostly back up to full except for the Hellion, who just got crit, which is unfortunate. So, we will now focus on delaying, which means Hellion, yell. Oh man, the Hellion is so good at this whole delay of game that we have going on right now. Get them stunned, heal herself if we need to with Battlefield Medicine, and just kind of keep the stress heals and the heals coming until we are ready to leave. Which is about to happen. In fact, it's happening now. 50 gold, don't care. I should camp and buff. So let's do that. Camp. I don't care about healing or stress, so we'll eat half rations for everyone. And we will prevent nighttime ambush. You are the only one with that ability. You don't have anything on your last slot? No. Should definitely give the Crusader one as well. Zealous Vigil, self-only minus stress plus prevents nighttime ambush is actually pretty decent. But for now, Sanctuary, no one is plagued. Battle Trance, yes. Accuracy and dodge. I can't do Sharpened Spear and the accuracy and dodge, but I can give a bonus with the Plague Doctor? No. Self-only disease resist. I don't think that's necessary. What do I want? Accuracy, dodge, or crit? I probably have more accurate shots than anything else. She's got accuracy and damage, so I'm going to give the accuracy dodge to the Crusader. And then everyone else... might as well just give him disease resistance. Nothing really to do there. Alright, that's fine. Still need to find another key. I mean, if we don't find a secret room, it doesn't really matter all that much.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
A small fortune. They are surprised. Very nice. Just fiddling with my inventory. Don't mind me. There we go. That's money, so the money goes over here. Dun, 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 dun. We have 3 sapphires? Holy cow. I guess we're just gonna open with the Plague. Maybe if we get lucky we can kill with the Hellion, but I'm not gonna focus on the Cavalier. Well, I'm not gonna focus on, like, that being the most important thing in the world. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, with that 12 damage, it's not gonna happen. Okay, here comes the Plague attacks. Crimson Curse. Vampirism, whatever you want to call it. Stun. High damage and a stun. Plague Doctor's not going to be able to have a turn. Hellion can still kill the Cavalier if they get a good shot here. Yeah. That's good, because him, you know, him being dead is an important part of this whole plan of not dying. And we're definitely going to throw out a stun. Not stun, heal. Oh my god, words. Gather the blood. I gave him disease resistance, so honestly, if they blood him, that's probably for the best. Minus 50 dodge for 2 rounds, what the hell? It's ridiculous. We'll do 1 targeted heal because now 1 party heal will heal everyone to full. He does not have disease resistance. Oh, but he did resist the plague. What the hell? Say what the hell, but really, I just really approve of people not getting the plague. Might as well weaken them both. Doesn't matter who gets the last hit, but the Plague Doctor is probably going to move first. And that's a kill. I kind of wanted 1 more heal out of it, but that's fine.
Success so clearly in view.
I'll hold on to the blood in case we do get the curse. I would like to have one on hand that I can use to get someone off of wasting or craving. And I guess we'll open the chest here and see if it's got anything inside of it. The contents are yours. Money? Paintings.
Laden with loot.
I don't want paintings. I want cash. I've got very little gold right now, thanks to provisioning these people with max level 5 skills and armor and weapons. I need cash. Cash for gold. This is good old Tom here. Whatever happened to good old Tom? I need to put the Crusader in the 3rd position slot. Why am I not doing that? It was a good idea when I had it at the beginning of this frickin' mission, and then I just keep not doing it. I need to start doing that. Please? Brain, remember? I keep wondering why the Hellion has a debuff. It's like, oh, I gave her a debuff, basically. Duh. Yeah, sure. Kill the jellyfish. Damage isn't all that worrisome. The stress is kind of annoying because I can't really do anything about it. I'm just kind of waiting on the blight to do its job. Ooh, she's dead. Yo, that was good.
The wounds of war.
That was a very lucky hit. The wounds of war can be healed. The stress of war can be removed with a flag. Oh, you get 2 attacks. Bullshit. At least he resisted the bleeding. Yes. Glad I got 1 more heal out of it. It's a relatively small heal, but it is still worth it. Dude, and I'm stacking up a lot of these gems here. This is nice. Holy water doesn't do anything. Okay. Party order. There we go. Thank you. Frickin' remembered, finally. Have to go this way anyways. I was gonna go this way anyways, because I want loot. But we have to. So it's not my fault. Running a little bit low on food, but honestly, we might not need to do any camping. I mean, I can still do some camping in order to gain buffs and bonuses. You know, I only have 2 more battles worth of buffs to from the last camp. So, you know, this room here, and that's it. But yeah, I might not need to worry about camping for stress relief or healing, because this party can do everything, it seems like. They're good at killing, they're good at healing, they're good at stress recovery with the Crusader, and they're killing things fast enough that I don't have to worry about long encounters, really. Like, I can one-shot the Thrall right there. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Can't Holy Lance. Oh, because the thrall doesn't leave a corpse! Oh no! I didn't think about that at all. Even after it happened, it's just like business as usual, but nope. Can't do shit without a corpse. I guess that's one instance where doing the lunge might not be the best move, but if he just was a little bit faster, he could do it. He's got the +2 speed of torches above X, but he's still just a little bit too slow. 13 damage is a lot of damage there. You had more speed. Honestly, the Piranha does more damage. I should be more worried about him. So I should have probably hit him. Ah, but he's dead. Yo, Judgment has been ridiculous. Dude, and that's more gems. 4 emeralds, 2 rubies. No, move the Crusader back. Oh my god, I'm going to murder myself. Every time, man, every time. It's okay, it's just a little bit of stress. We can recover. But that is so stupid. I keep forgetting. He's gonna get stunned. Yeah. Honestly, if the Vestal goes, in principle, I'm gonna move her up first. Because, good god. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it at a... No, I should do some healing. It's not that bad because there's no third position stress dealer, which is the one that I'm usually afraid of. This is fine, actually. It's okay. Maybe not fine. It's survivable. Spearfishing. Again, that's a move. We resist it. Must be a pretty low chance of moving. I wanted to see if I could get the killing blow. She's the only one who can hit the third position slot right now. Damn. Minus 40% bleed resist. Might as well just do the stun. With 75% protection, we're not going to get that much damage out. And I can use the opportunity to kill the Stinger. Man, this Piranha has lived for a long time. Stun him. I'm not relying on the Plague to kill him. I just want to delay him for a second. Give myself an opportunity to, like, yeah, clear the corpse, and then use the Hellion. Stun resist, 95, 110, base 165. I got the kill. Like, this guy doesn't bother me. He's gonna attack my front line. He can't hit the 3rd or 4th position slots. He can't guard anyone. Now his protection is worn off, I can actually get the shots in on him. Crusader's gonna focus on stress healing. Yeah, this is fine. It's a little awkward how we had to make it work. I should really have the Crusader, though, in the 3rd position slot. There's no reason not to. Hopefully the game takes it easy on me and gives me a few turns before it's like, you're taking too long, your people are getting stressed out. Yeah, we're not going to kill him on this turn unless I use the Crusader to help with the damage. There we go. Barely got it. The Blight will kill him. 1,000 gold? I'm taking 1,000 gold. I'm sorry, game.
Slow and insidious killer.
At this point, we can probably get rid of the torches, take the gold. Dude, this is it's a lot of loot. It's trapped. I should have had the Vestal do that. Always have the Vestal do it because they can self-heal with Judgment. Maybe not always have the Vestal do it, but it's an option you should keep in mind and remember. What I'm going to remember is to move the Crusader back so that they can lunge, running very low on food. But again, we can half ration ourselves at the next camp. I feel a little bit bad now about dropping like 10 food earlier, but whatever works.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I think we're gonna carry it home. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We kill the maggot. It's gonna take a couple of turns, but we can. Move his dodge. Oh. Okay. Well, it's a little awkward. Nice crit. Okay. Oh no! The Crusader can't move! Damn it. Every time I actually remember he can't move. That's stupid. Well, 75% protection maggot is dead on his turn, at least. Hellion can get the kill, or at least stun. And I guess the Crusaders... well, I guess he'll get one more attack. I guess the Crusader will just wait. Although if I move the Crusader forward, she can targeted heal herself. But I'd rather focus on stress. I think she'll be fine. Plague Doctor can help with some healing of her own. Oh, and she crit herself. That sounds like it's something that would hurt. Ow, I crit myself. Quick Draw Charm. I've got one. I don't need another one. They're useful to have, but I think we're fine without it. Honestly, I kind of want to get more, like, on-guard quirks and locking those in. Because that is a really nice quirk. 4 speed, 5 dodge on the first round. There's another quirk that just gives you the speed on the first round, I think. And that's good too. Can't complain at all. So he's buffed. Honestly, that probably means the Hellion's going to do a stun. And if I'm lucky, the Crusader can kill this guy. Nope. Hellion can't stun because they moved first. Stop attacking the Vestal! Okay, we gotta get her moved back. Okay, you're dead. Stun him up. Vestal can heal herself. These guys will get blighted and killed and myrtleized. There we go. Basically back up to full. I'm spreading out the damage so that they don't actually die at the same time. I want to try to avoid that. Oh, never mind. But if I'm going to kill someone, I'm glad I didn't kill the one who's blighted, because that's damage over time that I would lose otherwise. Seaward Slash, just don't crit. Thank you. Alright, so he's dead on his own. On the next turn, I can focus entirely on reducing my stress to 0, healing everyone up.
The wounds of war can be healed.
The wounds of war can be healed. Dude, 5 emeralds? I'm very glad that we're getting a lot of cash on this run. Only flagellate will only pray. Praying is fine, flagellating I think is a little bit worse. Let's try to remove that. Yep, there we go. It's one reason also I wanted to have a lot of medicinal herbs, because we're getting a lot of good perk removal out of this. No! Okay, he resisted. Ever since they changed the frequency of curse, like, these encounters seem to be a lot more bearable. Now that I'm actually able to do it from the beginning and not have like 8 people with the Crimson Curse before they reduced the frequency of it. Seems pretty light, pretty easy. I'm not gonna say easy. I'll say light. Pretty light on the curse. I only have 2 people with it right now. Now, granted, we're not at full curse level. We're only at medium. So we'll see how it really stacks up when I get to high-level infestation. I could focus... Oh, damn. I was gonna say, I could focus on... trying to heal the bleeding, but I thought maybe if I could get that... that blight attack to land, we could actually kill the Cavalier. Unfortunately, we can't. Now, I do want to do a party heal and hope that my Hellion goes first. Damn.
But never hidden.
That's a bleed attack. This is going to be worth healing, yeah. Because if my Hellion could have gone first, then we could have killed the Cavalier. Kind of unfortunate, but what the hell do we do about this? I could stun the mosquito, or just go for a kill. So that's pretty close. Bombing run. Dude, this Plague Doctor is getting all effed up. Dude! Dude!
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness
Don't die.
reveal themselves.
Don't die. Oh, you did not die. Heal yourself, please. Just keep focusing down the damn Plague Doctor. Maybe I should have tried for a stun there. Would have saved their life. Or they wouldn't have had the roll to survive. They would have just survived straight up. Well, okay. Don't make the same mistake again. Get someone out of the way. Yeah, that was very annoying there. I don't really want to draw this out, because it increases the chance that I'll get the curse. Oh, F off!
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Don't bombing run, don't bombing run, don't bombing run. At this point, do a targeted heal, get them back up and running. This was a very unfortunate encounter here. Focus on a blight attack, because if it lands, we have a timer for the fight. And I can focus entirely on doing healing, continuing to heal. It's that damn Cavalier. It's always the damn Cavalier, man. Yeah, whatever. One more room remaining. Okay, let's... pop holy water. Go to the last room. Camp. And you know what? If there's any food, I kind of want it right now.
Only treasure could staunch the flow.
Ah, 2 food.
Otherworldly
Not very
corruption.
much. But honestly, eat it. This was that was a tough fight. Freaking had my Plague Doctor down to death's door twice, which is very unfortunate. Glad I popped that last torch. Okay.
The ground quakes.
These guys are not that strong, they don't do that much damage, so I do think I focus entirely on healing, preparing for the last encounter. I gotta remember that the Crusader does have that heal on his flag ability, so I can use him as an emergency, get someone off of death's door, which I may have been able to do, now that I think about it. Yeah, because it was Crusader, then Plague Doctor, and then they survived the death's door because of the bleed, right? Sounds about familiar. Bad humors! It's like minus 20% HP. We can heal it though, because we have a Plague Doctor, so before we finish this mission, that will get healed. Good crit. A little bit of stress relief right there. Do a stun. I wanted to move the Crusader forward because
Diminished.
he's not gonna be doing stress heals forever. Eventually we're gonna need to kill these guys. I might get diseases from these guys, but whatever. Though honestly, that was kind of a decent amount of damage that the Hellion took. You're dead in a couple turns. I think I actually have enough food that if I don't get a hunger tile in the next square, I can actually do a 10 food camp, which is going to be nice. Brine, don't give her a disease. Ah, the Black Plague. Oh my god. What is... Minus 20% max HP, minus blight, minus disease, minus HP, minus speed. Okay, lovely. Well... whatever. We'll get that cured up at camp, hopefully. And buff is important here because we are one room away from the last room, which is going to be a fight. It has to be. Literally has to be. I didn't use one shovel. That's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, it's got to be a fight. It's the last fight. Because I visited every other room. Ooh, another Squiffy Ghast. I have no idea why you are evil, but I guess you're evil. You're just standing on a pot, stroking your loot. Adding Shanty, does it again. Stress moves up. No, yeah, there's a debuff associated with it. Probably stress reduction debuff of some sort. Speed of 8. Well, I've got to use a Crusader to attack the stress giver at the back. It's his only option. Ooh, nasty dodge. So what do we do instead? Party heal, keep everyone fighting.
War can be healed.
We'll do stress reduction at camp if we have to. Looks like they're focusing the Vestal, which is fine. Torchlight has gone down. I did toss out my torches before I walked down this hallway because I wanted to, Ah, I see. So that's the horror attack.
The horror.
The horror, yeah, it's the horror attack. You know. I get it now. So he's basically entirely a stress giver. Or at least, maybe he's not entirely a stress giver. Maybe I got lucky or unlucky, as the case may be. Can we kill her? No. Actually, no, we did. She's dead. Good. Frickin' Crusader's gotta start doing some stress heals here because, that Vestal's looking a little rough around the edges. And the Hellion can keep these guys stunned. Not permanently, but pretty damn close. Look at the flag! Look at the flag and feel better! Sure. Basically, this is going to be the Hellion and the Plague Doctor slowly blighting people to death. Vestal maybe getting in some attacks when she has an opportunity, and otherwise, just waiting for that stress to come down. It's like, what, 10 per cast? Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of stress reduction, man. And every point of stress means that I don't need to spend so much camping points, basically. Yeah. Octocestus. Yeah, whatever, just attack. The light, the promise of safety. Did I get it right? Alright, one more stun and he is dead. Whatever, just heal. Maybe eventually we'll get a crit heal on her. Ah, that sucks. But honestly, that's not that much stress. And again, once we camp, most of that's going to be going away. We have Sanctuary, so that's not a problem at all. And actually, with the Crusader's Sanctuary, his stress will be 0 at the end of the camp. So that is not a problem at all. Why buff at this point? I don't know. Just used to it by now. Alright, camp. I know the quest has been completed, let me camp. Ah, stupid game. Well, drop the shovels. Drop the holy water. Take the onyx, take the gold. Continue adventuring, let me camp. Feast.
Together, furtive and vulnerable.
Do a... Oh, I don't have the ability on him, right, so we are going to have to use Sanctuary, which is fine. Do run companion, remove disease. I was going to say, where did it... Didn't remove any diseases. Come on, game. There we go. We're done. Open the chest. It's trapped. Resisted. End quest.
The pungent odor abates.
Took a while, but we ended up with a lot of gold,
Time.
a lot of gems, and this Ancestor's pen, which is going to be pretty good for us. Extra crit, extra damage on melee skills. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't have that many good plus damage items or trinkets. So that is good. Replaced Photomania. Virtue Chance. Is Virtue Chance good? Should I lock that in? I don't know.
All my life,
I imagine
could feel an
it might be
insistent
good
gnawing in
on
the back of my mind.
certain units.
It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Because here's the thing. Eventually we're going to have to do the Darkest Dungeon missions. And there's this trinket here you get. Talisman of the Flame as a reward for killing one shuffling horror. Why is this useful? It's useful because on the next Darkest Dungeon mission, on number 2, you use these to resist a very nasty attack from an enemy in the dungeon. There's only 3 of them. Someone on your team is going to be constantly being attacked by the skill Revelation, and they're going to get stressed out and they're going to get hurt. So I know that one way that you can kind of do the Darkest Dungeon quest is you have one of your party members get to 100 stress and try to become virtuous. And if you get them virtuous, then they're not going to get stressed out due to Talisman of the Flame, the stress damage to it. They're not going to have a heart attack and die. They'll be fine. So that's one way that you can kind of deal with that. So maybe that's why having, someone with plus 5% virtue chance is nice, because then we can stack up that virtue chance, give them Tentacle Idol, give them the ring, make them have like 80-90% virtue chance, and then if they become afflicted, you stress heal them with like a Jester or a Houndmaster or a Crusader. Try it again, rinse and repeat. And that's one way that you can make the second mission in the Darkest Dungeon a little bit easier. So I don't know. We'll think about that. What mission are we going to do next? There's a lot of ancestral stuff to pick up here. And I guess since we don't have it all, it's allowing us the opportunity to get some more. That Grave Robber Talisman seems really nice. Plus crit, plus speed, plus the same crap that I use on the... Where is it? That I use the Ancestor's map for. 25 trap, 25 scout, 30 trap, 20 scout. I'd prefer it if that was reversed, but then you also get the speed bonus. You also get the crit bonus on top of that, and all you need to do is use a little bit of money to bring some extra food out on your mission so that you can camp a little bit more effectively. That doesn't seem too bad, actually. Maybe I will try to go to the Warrens and pick up that Grave Robber trinket. Because everything else is stuff that I don't want, stuff that I already have, or damage versus fanatic, or it's a something like there's one ring, there's the same ring, there's a handkerchief, and was there another identical handkerchief somewhere? No? Whatever. But anyways, yeah, medium infestation, still waiting for that to get to high so we can get those gatekeepers that drop the invitations to the courtyard. Probably going to go out and pick up this Grave Robber Talisman because that seems pretty nice. And the other thing is I still haven't fought the Fanatic at all. Even though I tried a couple of times to lure him out, maybe what I want to do is get one invitation, go to the courtyard, do the courtyard, people will get cursed, and then have a party to try and kill the fanatic at champion level? It sounds scary because I've never done him before. I don't know what his abilities are, but it might be interesting to do, and since I've never done it before, it could just be something that is fun to do. But in any case, that is all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.